I made a video about 2 days ago where I showcased something called a blocking volume, and a blocking volume is simply something you can use to block a player from entering an area. You can get it from this menu up here, and then go down to volumes, and then go to blocking volume. And I just make this a bit bigger and place it right over here. If I now walk to this area, the player will not be able to walk through. So to disable this, I'm going to show you a quick method, is to select it, go to the open level blueprints. And in here, what you want to do is you want to do, we can do this in many different ways, but you can right click with it being selected and you can create a reference to it. And with a reference, you can do whatever you want with it. So one way to do it is to destroy it. You can destroy the actor. And I think we can do something like a key binding here. We just select this one here, and then you can change it. So I'm going to use the E key. So just click this, then you can press E on the keyboard, and it's going to use the E key for this one. And if I now go back to compile and play the game, if I now walk through here, it's going to block me. I press E on the keyboard, and it's gone. And I can now walk through it. If you don't want to destroy it, maybe you want to re-enable it back again, what you can do is you can change the collision on it. Because a blocking volume is simply just a, I guess you could call it like a rectangular box with collision on it. So if we go back here, we can do collision. And there's probably something called set collision here somewhere. Set collision enabled, there's that one. And we can do that one to test. And we just set it to be no collision. So blocking volume, we get the brush, which is the rectangular thing that is blocking us from walking through, and we just set it to be no collision. And we go here and press play. Can't walk through, press E, and now I can. If you want to re-enable it, we can just use a flip-flop for that. A flip-flop is basically a where you can flip-flop, toggle on and off basically. So if we do this, and we do a copy of, you can just copy this one here and plug this into here. So we use the blocking volume, the brush component. We set the collision to be enabled on the first one. And then here we can set this to be collision enabled. I don't think we need both of the physics and query, but I'm going to do it for this scenario right here. If we try again, I cannot walk through. E to walk through. I can press E again, and I should not be able to walk through. And someone asked me what happens if you stand within it and it goes and becomes enabled. So let's see. Yeah, as I suspected, you just get teleported to the nearest area when that happens. Pretty cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this a like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.